If you practice semen retention properly, you are going to rise to the pinnacle of success. This practice will not only give major strides in the material plane, it will also give you huge progress in the spiritual realm. You will get in better physical shape, your financial status will increase, your relationships will improve tenfold, you will have an almost superhuman level of energy that allows you to outperform everywhere and never burn out. And those of you who have dabbled in this practice know that these mentioned benefits only begin to scratch the surface. If you continue on this practice and remain committed, your entire world changes, literally. Things just start to work out in your favor everywhere, unexplainably. You used to sit at home fapping, maybe had trouble getting women, were not in any way financially successful, and were an emotional wreck. And eventually, after starting retention and transmutation, little things started working out in your favor, which led to bigger things over time, eventually leading into a snowball of successes. And now, it doesn't even seem like you are trying, and somehow, luck just keeps going your way. If I am describing your current situation, then congrats. Always give yourself credit, my friend, because to get to this point, you gave up the thing that most won't be able to give up. And on top of that, you put a lot of hard work in to get to this point. True, it doesn't really feel like you are working anymore, but this is because you gave yourself new habits along the way. And it probably doesn't even feel like you are trying because your energy is so high and the competition in general is so pathetic. But again, that doesn't mean you don't deserve to give yourself credit where credit is due. Good job. Everyone on this path has different goals based on different tendencies that exist in their subtle bodies. Some go for the material, some go for the spiritual, and some, like me, go for both. We can put on the conquer the world hat and play the ego, business, material, or whatever you want to call it game very well in one situation, while also recognizing at the same time that it is just a game and enjoying it without any attachment. Different people with different tendencies based off of all the past lives they have lived end up having different goals. We will delve into that in a few minutes, but for now, just realize that whatever your goals are, even if they seem unrealistic right now, they become very realistic when you practice semen retention. But you must practice properly. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all the bells and whistles so you can stay up to date with our content, and we'll definitely continue to release more videos like this one. Semen retention is the practice of moderation of ejaculation in order to harness and redirect sexual energy. This ancient technique is believed to offer numerous benefits, both physically and spiritually. There are two main paths in semen retention that we teach and follow: Akhanda brahmacharya and Taoist semen retention. Each path offers a unique approach to managing and utilizing sexual energy effectively. Akhanda brahmacharya involves the sublimation of all your sexual impulses in word, thought, and deed. This means not only abstaining from physical sexual acts, but also controlling sexual thoughts and desires. Practitioners aim to transform their sexual energy into higher forms of spiritual consciousness. By doing so, they cultivate discipline, focus, and inner peace. This path demands a high level of self-control and commitment, but the rewards are significant, leading to greater spiritual growth and mental clarity. Taoist retention offers a more balanced approach, allowing for a healthy sex life while still conserving and transmuting sexual energy. It involves following specific ejaculation frequency schedules, learning to achieve orgasm without ejaculation, and using alchemical tactics to control sexual urges that occur between sexual encounters. This path is about maintaining harmony and balance to attain spiritual growth. Practitioners learn to circulate their sexual energy throughout their bodies, enhancing vitality and overall well-being without the need for complete abstinence. You will notice one commonality in both paths that ensures that semen retention is being practiced properly: sexual transmutation. Sexual transmutation is the process of redirecting sexual energy into productive and creative outlets. Whether following Akhanda brahmacharya or Taoist retention, transmutation is essential for achieving the full benefits of semen retention. This practice involves channeling sexual energy into pursuits such as art, work, physical fitness, or spiritual activities. By doing this, individuals can experience increased motivation, creativity, and a sense of purpose. Properly transmuting sexual energy helps ensure that it contributes to one's overall growth and success, both materially and spiritually. People practice semen retention for different reasons, and their goals often reflect their unique tendencies and desires. For some, the focus is on achieving success in the material world. They notice improvements in physical health, better focus on their work, and increased drive to reach their career goals. The extra energy and discipline gained from retention can lead to greater financial success and better relationships. Others are more interested in progressing in the spiritual realm. They use this practice to deepen their meditation, enhance their spiritual awareness, and connect more deeply with their inner selves. Retention helps these individuals to cultivate inner peace, mental clarity, and a sense of spiritual fulfillment. Many people aim to balance both material success and spiritual growth. They strive to excel in their careers and personal lives while also pursuing spiritual enlightenment. This approach allows them to enjoy the benefits of physical, material, and spiritual well-being, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. It ensures success in the material plane, with a strange concurrent detachment from that very plane. By managing their sexual energy effectively, they find that they can achieve their goals in both areas without compromising one for the other. Our past lives play a significant role in shaping our current life tendencies and goals. The subtle body, which carries the imprints of our karma and tendencies, influences our thoughts, desires, and actions. These impressions, formed over many lifetimes, guide us towards certain paths and challenges in our present life. For example, someone with a strong inclination towards spirituality in past lives will find their retention journey leaning more towards spiritual goals. It's important to differentiate between the gross body, physical body, and consciousness. The gross body is our physical form, subject to changes and limitations. The gross body dies at death and takes with it the memory patterns which are merely held in the synaptic patterns of the brain wiring. But when your body goes, the tendencies, impressions, and karmas stay, and your subtle body carries that with you into your new life. And consciousness is our true essence, untouched by physical alterations. While the gross body may change from one life to another, and the subtle body will update as you pass through your lives, consciousness remains constant. Understanding this difference helps us realize that our true self is beyond physical form and deeply connected to our past experiences and spiritual journey. There are forces at play that we don't see. These forces shape our goals, our subconscious mind, and our process on our retention journey, and anything else in life for that matter. Tendencies have a unique impact on individuals, influencing how they experience life and progress on their spiritual journeys. Each person carries different tendencies shaped by their past experiences and karmas. These tendencies can manifest in various ways, affecting one's desires, motivations, and reactions to situations. For example, someone with a strong inclination towards creativity may find themselves pursuing artistic endeavors, while another person with a tendency for discipline may excel in structured environments. These tendencies also play a crucial role in shaping the path and goals of each individual. They guide decisions, relationships, and personal aspirations, leading people towards specific experiences that resonate with their inner nature. As individuals navigate their journeys, they often encounter challenges and opportunities that reflect these tendencies. Recognizing and understanding one's tendencies allows for a more intentional approach to personal growth. By aligning actions with these inherent patterns, individuals can make meaningful progress towards their goals while embracing their unique paths in life. A famous quote made by Swami Vivekananda is very relevant to this topic. "I do not trust anyone who has not conquered lust and gold." This quote emphasizes the importance of mastering both physical desires and the pursuit of material wealth. This statement can be interpreted in two contexts, material and spiritual. In the material sense, conquering wealth often refers to attaining financial stability and success. However, this is not what the Swamiji was primarily referring to. He meant the spiritual context, which symbolizes overcoming and rising above the distractions of the material plane altogether. By conquering lust and gold, one learns to transcend these distractions, enabling a deeper connection to their true self. The applicability of this quote varies among individuals. Some people may need to conquer material wealth first, focusing on their financial and career aspirations before they can fully engage their spiritual growth. For these individuals, achieving success in the material world is a necessary step towards understanding and embracing spiritual wealth. In contrast, other individuals, often described as older or spiritually ripe souls, may naturally gravitate towards spiritual pursuits, feeling less drawn to material desires. These souls tend to seek deeper truths and connections, recognizing that true wealth lies in spiritual growth rather than external possessions. Understanding this distinction helps us appreciate the diverse journeys of individuals on their spiritual paths. Younger souls may find themselves caught up in egoic tendencies, chasing wealth and status, while older souls often prioritize their spiritual development. Recognizing where you fall in this spectrum will lead to more meaningful self-reflection and personal growth, allowing you to navigate your spiritual journey with greater clarity and purpose. An example of this principle in action is Gautama Buddha, who was born into material wealth and royalty and quickly conquered this attachment before embarking on his spiritual journey. His experience illustrates the importance of addressing material desires sometimes as a prerequisite for spiritual growth. By recognizing and overcoming these attachments, he was able to attain enlightenment and share his insights with the world. Again, this is closely tied to your overall spiritual evolution that may span many lifetimes, so some may not even need material accomplishments, and some will. But whatever your goals are, do Akhanda Brahmacharya for 12 years and you will realize, if you practice unbroken semen retention and sublimate all of your urges for 12 years, you will, if you need to, conquer wealth in this material plane and become filthy rich, only to find that it doesn't fill the hole you are trying to fill, which can only be filled by God. You will then move on to conquer wealth in the spiritual plane by rising above it, as the Swamiji has stated. And throughout the entire 12 years where you are accomplishing all of this, you will have been conquering lust with your practice of semen retention. So again, whoever you are and whatever your goals are, you will likely attain them if you sincerely practice semen retention. Check out the top video for a deep dive on exactly how you can use retention to conquer the material plane and achieve financial freedom. And for those interested in the spiritual realm, check out the bottom video for a deep dive on spiritual alchemy. It includes 2 tactics you can use to accomplish sexual alchemy and rise in the spiritual plane.